Good morning.
Where are you located again, Andy? What area?
Atlanta, the
Atlanta.
Northwest metro area is
Gotcha.
our
Okay.
area of service.
Yeah. How's business out there? Have things really kind of turned the corner for you guys out there with inventory and so forth?
Well, checking out the stats on the FMLS, it looks like typically for the last 5 years, the sales numbers have bottomed out in January. But in December, we actually saw an uptick in those sales numbers.
Okay.
So that looks like a pretty good sign.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, we follow like 51 different cities around the area, so some are up, some are down. But
Gotcha.
inventory, for example, inventory in townhouses in Kennesaw, since we've got one for sale, I was just reviewing the market there. Um, Inventory's actually gone down for the townhouses.
Interesting.
Well, for newer construction too, there was like 3 months ago, there was like in September there were 48 detached homes for sale and 4 bedrooms or more
Yeah.
built after 2010, and now there's only like 24. So
And there it's because they've sold or they've been pulled off the market. I'm assuming sold.
I'd have to dig deeper to find out.
Huh.
There's been a lot of, I subscribe to Land Voice, and there's a lot of withdrawals uh, every day. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens here with the interest rates come April. We'll get that new Fed Reserve guy in there. Just hopefully we'll see some drop, man. At least get into the mid fives, low fives. I think it's gonna. I hope it's gonna happen here in the next 4 to 6 months.
Well, that's great, but also there's a lot of good things happening with on the tax end with the OBBB, the
Yeah.
Ombudsman Big Beautiful Bill. That's going to put more money in people's pockets.
Oh
So,
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna help. No
I
doubt.
think I think people's confidence is the biggest factor. I don't think the rates are important, but they're not as big right now. I mean, I did see where they had the numbers out for November. Pending sales are at a 3-year high, which is good. Which
Yeah.
is for November, like that's big news. In terms of the time of year, that's not uncommon in like June or July. But for have that in November, I think rates are last week rates were like 6.14. I think saw was like the national average. But I just think people's confidence is coming back. When I saw whatever Black Friday, like record sales for Black Friday, I was like, okay, people are starting to spend money again.
Hmm.
And I think that's just the biggest factor right now is people's confidence getting back in line here. I don't know. Seems like every week, what are we going to hear today? There's going to be some crazy thing on the news today that's just going to is it going to throw people or is it going to move people forward? I don't know. Who knows? It's just, it's
Hey,
craziness.
at least one really, really good sign that's very obvious, the price of gas. Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, for in Colorado to be below $3,
It was
that's
a dollar 62 right
where.
down the hill here.
What?
Yesterday I drove by. It was a dollar 62. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
259 down in Manitou. We're
Okay.
still up at like 289, 299 up
Yeah,
here.
no, I've been paying less than $2 for the
Oh
last
my
month or
gosh,
so. You go
dude.
to Costco, it's a dollar 80, whatever. I mean, but yeah.
Wow. That's
So
incredible.
yeah, it's
That's
nice.
incredible.
So anyway, Jennifer, good morning. Good to
Hey,
see
good
you.
morning.
Good morning. Good
Leanne, she's
morning.
blurry, but we see you, Leanne. Oh, there she is. There she's in her. Yeah, she's got her background mute blurred there. So
Yeah. Good
happy New
morning.
Year, Leanne. How are you?
Good, doing well. How are y'all?
I'm good. Good.
Good.
So Elise had a. Did you have a baby, Elise? Is it? I screw this up. Is it Ellis or Elise?
It is Ellis, and I did
Ah,
have
dang it! I knew it. I knew as soon as I said it. I'm like, no, that's not right. Oh man.
So Ella
So
score.
yeah,
yeah,
there. Yep, she had a baby. I saw that on Facebook. Congratulations.
thank
Man.
you.
There
Three
you
weeks.
Wow.
go.
How old,
3
Ellis?
weeks.
3 weeks.
3 months? 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Brand
Oh
new.
my
Yeah.
gosh. Now, is this your first?
This is my third.
Your
Okay.
girl, you compliment. You look like you're 16. That's a
Well,
like what in the world? Wow. Three. What are your other two? How old?
7 and 3.
You have a
Yep,
7-year-old? Oh my
I
gosh.
do.
You seriously look like you're a junior or senior in high school. That's a
Oh,
massive
thank you.
compliment, but wow. Good for
Look at
you.
that. There you go. Look at that baby. Oh my
Oh, what's
goodness.
the baby's name?
Emma.
Emma.
Emma. I love it. Love it. Love it. Well,
Very
just to
cool.
show you that the decades later, I'm a now a papa, granddad or papa, however you want to say it. My little baby's now grandbaby 14 months,
Oh, shit.
our
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
So yeah, life
Ours
is good.
is ours is 6 weeks. So
Love it.
6 months. I'm sorry, 6 months.
Uh,
So 6-month-old grandson. So
Oh,
Christmas is fun. Next Christmas will be a lot of fun.
Now,
So
Ellis, real quick, where are your other two right now? I know with 7-year-olds probably in school, but
she just went back to school from her 3 week break, and my other one is watching Paw Patrol
Paw
got you.
Patrol.
Okay,
There you go.
very cool. Well, good
upstairs.
to you jumping on here. How you manage that right now? If you have to go out and show a house or something, what are you doing? You just bring the baby with you?
I bring them. I haven't had any clients complain, but I figure if they don't like to see my children, then they probably don't want to work with me because I always have children. And it's going good so far. I've got 2 listings this year. I've got another one hopefully coming up as soon as his back heals, and then I'm supposed to go today for another listing appointment. So it's not too bad. Most people
Good for
don't mind.
you.
Yeah, I would think it would help. There'd be some sympathy there going, oh my gosh, look at this mom trying to juggle.
I think all
You know.
the girls that like the couples I list their houses, I think the women like the children. So
Oh yeah.
they're always like, "Oh, bring the baby."
Yeah,
Well,
I
and
see you
congratulations.
right up.
You're getting off to a great start for this year, which is awesome. So
And
things are starting to move. My wife and I, we got we have several listings. We have one looking like it's going under contract. We're very close on this one. It's actually down in Pueblo, a little bit south of here. But we have another one that we put on, right before Christmas, which we were a little hesitant on the timing of it, but it's gotten a lot of attention. We've had, I think, 12 showings on it now. It's priced at six. What is it? Six. Where are we at? We're at 625. We might be getting an offer on it today. If we don't, we're going to drop it to maybe 615, 619. But nice house, a little bit odd, but it's getting a lot of attention right now. So that's good to see. I mean, I think we'll be under contract by the end of this week. I really do. If we do a price drop, it's going to go. We're just waiting to see if this one offer comes in today before we do that. So,
Cool. Very good, brother.
um,
Congrats.
Mike, how you doing, man? Good to see you.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Same to you,
So
my friend.
it's good seeing you on there yesterday. Well, I think well, not everybody here was on yesterday. Yesterday was really good. When we get that posted, Nick was in for AI training. That'll be posted probably tomorrow on the YouTube channel and the Facebook group. That is definitely one to watch. It's one I feel like I want to send out to like all my group. Like, hey, if you missed it, watch this.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Just evaluating this last year using Chat GPT to help you evaluate it and then to help you kind of get some things going for this year. And then just some practical stuff that he went through. I thought it was excellent yesterday.
Yeah. So,
Um,
and Jeff, I don't think you were on Monday. I don't know how many people were on Monday, but it was a very interesting and different kind of interview. The lady that I interviewed, Janie Coffey, huge in landed ranch and luxury, but she has just over 100 people on her team. She has never, ever, ever made any kind of an outbound call, cold call, nothing. Everything that she walks you through, you can follow her on social media. It's all social media, making, putting out stuff that's of value, but at the same time, as she's meeting agents in the marketplace on the other side of a deal, whatever they specialize in, whether it's land and ranch, whether it's luxury, whatever, she puts them on the Reach app, puts them into groups, and about once every couple weeks, she'll drop something of value to that luxury group that comes out from EXP. And she said she was showing all kinds of things inside of EXP that are screenshots, different stuff that EXP's put together that you can drip out there. She'll have tons of people on the land and ranch side. She said that is the biggest opportunity right now. Agents that are in land and ranch at other brokerages are paying out the wazoo on what EXP gives for free. She's bringing in people left and right that are just watching her post on everything we have on the luxury and land and ranch. And they end up being blown away and they reach out to her and go, okay, I've been looking at this stuff you're sending. This is incredible. We don't have this. They're calling her and end up wanting to join. Over 100 people, all from social media posts and then sending out specific stuff to a luxury group of agents who she knows. Anyway, very interesting to think that the lady in 4 years has over 100 people and she's never reached out to anybody. It's all done through social media.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's
That's
something to,
awesome.
yeah, I mean, and then she said, all of my bills, my house, my utilities, my cars, everything's being paid for with over 100. Her 100 is higher than normal because she has a lot of luxury agents that are all capping. So she has a ton of cappers and stuff. But anyway, if
Right.
you weren't there Monday and you don't want to make outbound calls, but just want a way to attract them, you might check out that training. It was good.
What is she making a month roughly? Do you remember?
She didn't tell me the number other than
But it's
she said,
covering her bills.
you got
basically.
it, covering
Yeah.
everything with just over 100 agents.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a great piece to this, guys. I'll tell you, just and whether you're new to EXP or been here for a while, or whether that's even on your radar as far as the attraction, which again we don't push on that. Nobody has to do it. It's like 10% of the agents at EXP ever do it, but I will tell you, agents are moving and they're looking. They're looking right now because it's just they want this year to be different, and so we just have so many things I think that we can offer them to help them with their businesses. I mean, the tools and systems that are here are just so good. And so anyway, whatever. I've been having some good meetings here lately. I had a couple yesterday. I got one today. I got a couple more tomorrow with different agents that are looking and open to look.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's the time of year when agents make moves and go to different places. They move all year round, but this is kind of the season, high season for it for sure. They want to get settled in before the spring market hits. So.
Mhm.
Jennifer, any new thing, anything new with that with what you're working on up there with the multiple cash offers deal with that one? Did you ever talk to I think you said it was Zudilio was the one that had that offer that the guy was interested in?
Yes, I spoke with Zood. I had a couple of meetings with Zoodelio yesterday to better understand their products.
Hmm.
So that was great. I am still waiting to connect with an orientation for the multiple offers AI.
Okay.
So, have you contacted Kyle? Is it Kyle you were
Yeah,
going to
let
connect
me
with?
let me try him again. Yeah, I know he might be traveling. I think he was out with. I know he was out with his family over the holidays. I'll reach out to him again
Yeah,
today. I did
no,
not
that
hear
that's
back from
that's
him,
fair.
which
The
you know.
the supports have been very helpful, so I'm just continuing to use that platform. I've made 3 expired calls this morning, and I'm just gonna keep continuing on.
Right. Very cool. So yeah, guys, explain to everybody. So what you're doing? You've been making expired calls, and then you did sign up for the multiple cash offers program, which is just
Correct.
it's a tool that you can use to present offers to those expired listings,
Correct.
which is what they're
So
looking for, and it gets that conversation going for sure. So
absolutely, yeah.
yeah,
If they don't end up listing with you, at least you've got these cash offers that they might, depending on where they're at, it
yeah,
might be something they're looking for.
yeah, for sure. It's a good program. Was
Yeah.
it
Hey, Jeff.
197 a month or 97 a month? I forget what it is. I think it's you can get the
I,
discount on it, but it's a powerful platform. I mean, I know Kyle down there, and we're trying to get. I'm working on getting a hold of Kyle Kunkel. He's down in Durango, Colorado here, and he's done. I don't know how many deals he's done now. I mean, he's probably done at least 8 or 9 deals now that through that system. Took all of his current listings and put all the addresses into that system, and it immediately spits out offers. I mean, literally, you get 3 to 11 offers within a minute, and these are legitimate cash offers from institutional buyers. He called all those sellers and said, "Hey, I got a couple offers to talk to you about." And I know when he first did it, 4 of his listings, like, yeah, we'll take it, and went under contract. He's using it with expired listings. I had dinner with him. He was on his way through here. It's probably a couple of months ago now, but he had an expired listing. It was like 2.3 million, something like that, and just called her up with that cash offer, like what you did, Jennifer. And they got on Zoom and talked it through. And she's like, "Yeah, this works. Whatever." So he went into the system and went through the system with her. With this particular one, she got 65% of her equity up front. You need a lot of equity in the home typically to make them work, but it will open the door for a conversation for sure. You could definitely pick up another listing with it. But she got 65% of her equity up front. They come in, they buy the house. She gets 65% of her equity. They came in for 2 weeks and they did some rehab. They put in new appliances. They painted. They did a little bit of work in the kitchen, a couple things. He said they were great. Their whole crew, they were in and out in 2 weeks. And then they relist the home with Kyle. And then she gets the balance of her equity, the 35%. She gets that after that second closing. Whatever. He made $59,000 in commissions off of it between the two deals, So anyway, it could be a powerful platform, something we could look at in more depth. I don't know all the ins and outs of it, honestly, but I know we have a lot of people, more and more people doing it. I'm working on it myself in terms of it's probably a new webinar that I'm going to be doing as far as even to help show agents how it would work, see if agents want to join us over here. So
Jeff, what is the easiest way? Because I had a couple questions on, okay, well, where do I go to find out a little bit more information, how it works and whatnot? So sounds like you're right there.
Yeah. If you want, Mike, we could get on. If you want to call me after this, whatever, happy to get on with you, whatever. Because I could take you to a website and go to, you could look at it and see.
Sure. Okay.
We can get you connected. I think Kelly has access to it too. I'd probably have you go through Kelly, since you're sponsored by her. Yeah, but I can show you where to go and we can get the information through Kelly, the link to go through Kelly, So, reach out to me after this. We could talk about it. So,
another question that Kelly might be able to tell me, but a lot of times, since she hasn't run a team or anything, so I'm using the funnel, but I've actually looked at maybe switching that from buyers to on the listing side, and maybe to see kind of what some stats that we have, what it would take to do that. And there were some downloads that when I went into that, the presidential, the training stuff on the side, there were some downloads that were available, but I didn't see where there were some downloads available for that, some worksheets and stuff.
Trying to think what it would be. You can set up any funnel you want. You know what I mean? It's learning the system mainly. But again, a lot of people are doing the new construction funnel. That's primarily the one that people are using right now. But there's, once you learn how to use it, you could set up your own funnels. You could use some of their funnels. You can set up your own automations. I mean, I've learned how to do that. I've built several funnels myself, just that I'm using different things.
Okay. But, are you using anything on the listing side or just all buyer side?
Mostly buyers right now, but you could do, there's the cash offer one. They do have I'm trying to think. And again, you can almost you could take that new construction funnel again, depending on the price range and stuff. You could hone in on different things where they will probably have a home to sell in order to buy that new home. They might be moving up, and you could target people like that. Depending on how you work your ad, and what home and what, I don't know. There's ways to work that. I used to run ads all the time, like whatever. Like I put a price range in there, and that would just set it up. Like this is out of that first time buyer price range, so I'm going to get people that are looking to move up, or empty nesters. You can target empty nesters. They got a home to sell, but they're looking to downsize. Whatever. Like there's ways to work that in your ads that you're running. Just the verbiage, whatever. Here's the verbiage, and then click here. They click there, and now you get that lead. And so, but you could target it with different ways. So let's talk after this. Right. Give me a call. We'll jump. We could jump back on Zoom real quick when we're done. I can show you.
That works.
With it. Yeah, for sure.
Perfect.
Definitely. A lot of people on here. Not many people on camera. If you can come on camera, come on camera. Play along with
Jeff,
us.
I have a question also.
Yeah. Leanne.
Leanne. Yeah.
Hello. Couldn't find you.
I want to find out more about that cash offer also.
Okay. I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link when we're done here. Okay. And again, same thing. Do you have time when we're done here? You want to jump on with Mike and I?
I can.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
It's just we'll meet on my Zoom right after this is over. Okay.
Okay.
Show you kind of what's going on with that. Hello, Kathy. How are you? Yesterday was really good. We missed you yesterday. I know you were busy.
Yeah, I'll listen to it.
Did you? Okay. No, it was awesome. Nick did a great job yesterday.
No, I will. Oh,
okay. Yeah. No, it was really good. So, Courtney turned her camera on. Hello, Courtney. Good to see you. How are you? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Yeah. Good to have you here.
Do any of y'all have experience in express offers?
I don't. Anybody?
Don't either.
Anybody else? I know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think if my wife got certified with it. I don't know if she did or not a couple years ago, but we haven't done anything with the express offers. I'm not sure.
I do know about it. I think they have it on hold, guys, for now. Am I right? I mean, I saw where in September 2025 they stopped it. Is it back, Courtney?
I mean, Terrence from the express offers, I guess that's like his division. He has been in our Slack and has been offering referrals. Unfortunately, the referral that I took didn't really work out. I feel like it kind of scared her because it was overwhelming. But Jessica was like, go ahead and get express offers certified because once I got this referral, I'm like, crap, what do I do now? Like, I got it, but
Mhm.
I have no idea how this program works. I know nothing about it. And I mean, it seems like the as is offers typically, but I'm trying to figure out how to get training on it. And I feel like I'm in a loophole right now, trying to find where to get into it.
Yeah, because I think that okay, so I'm certified in it, and I didn't use it a lot. My brother did, Ronnie did, but I see the value of it in that the investors have their buy boxes, and I can still see the buy boxes on the old Express Offers um, uh, website, I guess you could say. But I've not used it. So I didn't know. I thought they were kind of rebuilding or something, but now you tell me they're out there doing it, and I'm not slacking. I'm slacking on Slack, so I need some help over there. But sounds like it's coming back, so it's good to hear. I mean, it's a great platform for people who, for instance, I get a lot of leads from HomeLight. Okay, so HomeLight is where you get the listing leads. I hope some of y'all are using them. And so we get people that do not want their property listed, of course. And so I'll ask them questions about the property, what's wrong with it, whatever. And then I went over to Express Offers, and still those people that are on there in that old website that I was using, you still can contact those investors and say, hey, are you still in the market? Are you looking for this, this? Because they have the buy box. So you're saying that can you get access to the old website, or where do you see the investor buy boxes now? Are you able to see them?
No, I mean, he gave me access to hers in particular on Zoodealio, but like this is a foreign language to me. This is something that I've
Mm-hmm.
not even navigated one time. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we're blindly looking into this, and I
Mm-hmm.
can't seem to find where to sign up for the training either.
Yeah, I think the train is on hold from what I saw on the old website.
It's
But if
what
anybody
it
else knows,
seems like.
what is what? I'm sorry.
I said that's what it seems like.
That's what it seems like. Yeah, it says it's on hold as far
Well,
as
I
getting
think I think one of the things that they're doing, they are, and I heard this back several months ago, that they are working on like a multiple cash offer system through
Okay.
express offers. So
Mhm.
that's one of the things that might be why it's on hold. I know they're working that. Instead of getting here's this one offer coming in, it's like you'll have multiple offers. They're kind of starting to do what we're doing with these multiple offers systems that we're using.
Okay.
So that's one. Now again, I don't know what that means as far as the training.
Mhm.
It used to be easy to find in Workplace. I wonder if it's in the hub. You
Mhm.
guys been in the hub yet?
No, Lord help us. Okay, so I'm not hubbing, I'm not slacking. I'm slacking on hubbing. It's crazy, but if you could, I'm slacking on hubbing. I'm
Here, hold on
slacking
a
on
minute.
hubbing for real, being single. But anyway, could you put your Zoom, Jeff, in the chat because
Yeah,
I came on late, so I'd like to
yeah,
hear about the cash offers too.
for sure.
Yeah, so everybody's
Here, I'll
taking
do
over
it.
there.
So here's a link to this link right here. This is something. It's kind of in beta right now, but you can definitely get in there and start working in there. It's
Okay.
very much like Workplace.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's something that Glenn built. They talked about this a little bit. I think where was it? EXPCon. This came
Mhm.
out. So if you can see my screen here, it's set up very similar to Workplace. You can get in here, start playing around. You might be able to search in here, search express offers, and just see if something comes up. I have not been in here very much yet at all, but you can do all kinds of stuff in here. Again, key updates. I don't know. It's something to play around in.
Okay, so that's hub.exprealty.com.
Yes.
Mhm.
It's got that /connect. You can try that. But
Okay.
but yeah, this is something Glenn built it. Again, the whole company is going this direction. Nobody likes Slack, including Glenn and everybody.
I didn't like it. Yes,
No,
I didn't know
nobody
if
does.
anybody was happy with me.
It's just not set up for what we're trying to do. So this is the next thing. There's going to be groups in here, all kinds of
Nice.
stuff they're putting in here. So again, it's in beta right now. You can get in and
Okay.
play around on it. They're using it actively on a daily
Okay,
basis.
nice. Okay, great. Thank you.
That would be my first suggestion as far as finding something on Express Offers. That's probably where to look and see. I'll put my.
Did you give the URL to get in? The
I put it in the.
hub.exp realty? Oh, okay.
I just put it in the chat. I just put my.
Yeah.
Does that get?
Yep.
Does that work for everybody? I don't know if that works.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. See you, Sean. Good luck on your Zoom.
I found a link with more info on the express offers. I'll put it in the chat.
You put it in the chat?
I'll put it in now. It looks like they're saying you got to be recertified in 2026.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you got to get certified every year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And a lot of those programs out there, guys, the other thing I'll share with you guys, I mean, again, here's the Revenos page, because that's, all the different referral things. I think there's something on there for investments or for like working with investors. You go to the Revenos page, I'll just show you that here real quick, but they've revamped this whole thing. And this is where you can go in and get certified for, like EXP relocation. I know Lane and she did, I don't know, 7 or 8 deals this last year that were relocation deals through EXP Relo. And you do have to get recertified like every 18 months or every 2 years or something. They're all different, but it's free. It's like 3 or 4 hours of classwork you go through, But right here on the investment side, and I don't know if this has anything to do with what they're doing with Express Offers. I don't know. I haven't dug into it. So, but I don't know. A lot of stuff in here. So something to look at. Way to get some leads for sure through Revenos. But let me go in. I'm going to find my Zoom link and I'll put it in here. So if anybody wants to get on, with me after this, I can kind of show you just a little bit as far as what I know, which is about this much right now as far as the multiple cash offers. Let me put my Zoom link in here. There we go. Cool. Tracy, you got certified for everything you offered at EXPCon. Yep. So one of the things you guys are going to start hearing about here soon, probably towards the end of this month, I would guess, we'll start getting some notifications. Again, for all of you who are new to EXP, towards the end of, is it the end of March? I think, Kathy, end of March, early April, they're going to be doing regional rallies all across the country. Where'd Kathy go? Kathy's gone. Regional rallies. And if you haven't been to a regional rally, get signed up for them. They'll do 35, 40 of these all over the country. It's a one-day event. They're all within driving distance of just about everybody. We have one here in Denver. For us, there's people that will come into the Denver one from, Utah and Wyoming and different places, maybe make an overnight trip out of it, but definitely worth going to. A lot of the corporate execs will be there. I know Glenn travels around to them. Leo will be going around. He'll be going around to some of them. There'll be training. There'll be different training from Icon agents, different things, but just a great way to connect with agents. There'll be a lunch at almost all of them. It's like, I'm trying to think if they're free or $30 or something. They're very minimal on the cost, but definitely be watching for that. That's coming up here. Probably towards the end of this month, 1st of February, we'll start hearing about the regional rallies. And definitely something, if you're new to EXP, it's just a great way to connect with some people on a local basis. So, okay, Tracy just posted in the chat here. Express Offers certification temporarily on hold while the platform transition is underway. New and improved certification program expected to launch in Q1. Will I need to get certified again? Yes, all current certifications will reset. Yeah, and I think because they're going to this they're going to a multiple offers system.
Right.
So there's going to be training on that.
Right. Actually, Andy had posted that little link and I grabbed it. And that's where I got the little information just so we have a little something to run with.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Of
That makes
course.
sense. Yeah, so these multiple offers programs, I mean, again, it's a great tool to use. I mean, whatever, and even to walk into a listing appointment and to have, some offers in hand that you can present to people, whether they take them or not. It's a way to set yourself apart from all the other agents that they're meeting with to get the listing. It's an aggressive approach, and some people will take the offer. depending on the equity and on their situation, they'll move forward with it. That's what happened with Kyle down there in Durango, you know? So anyway, who else has something? What do we got? 9:30 here. We got time. All you people on here, what can we do to help you? Anything. I don't have all the answers, but we can all mastermind together and come up with answers. If you have a question, anything specific about a deal, anything about the market, anything about your marketing, something you're working on this year, I am excited about the year.
Let me
So,
just piggyback, Jeff, on what you're saying about the
yeah.
express offers and cash offers and stuff like that. So when I get these cold calls, even through HomeLight, so many times when we find out they have an agent, and I don't necessarily ask the question, do you have an agent? I'll say, is anybody helping you? I learned that from one of my coaches because a little bit less aggressive than, you have an agent? So is
Yeah.
anyone helping you is one of my favorite questions. But so the ones that don't want their house listed, I think oftentimes agents will probably run off like, okay, well, all right, well, good luck. And this guy told me that his cousin was the agent. So if you need an agent, you can call his cousin. But what really turned his antennas up is when I said, okay, so are you interested in cash offers? So I'm starting to shift the conversation, knowing that I probably could get an investor, especially with express offers being something that's there. But even without that, I just knew I could probably talk to some investors. Are you interested in cash offers? Okay, tell me what's wrong with the house. Is there anything in particular wrong with the house? And so then they'll start to talk. So it kind of opens up the conversation. You're still in control and you just might still get that listing. You know what I mean? Just based on personality and work ethic.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you sound like the expert no matter what. And you didn't sound like you want that listing and that's all. You sound like you really want to help. And people want to be helped and people like to help. So yeah, I just want to keep that, just want
100%.
to add that to it. Yeah. When you're
100%.
when you're talking to those sellers, don't always necessarily go for the listing. Act like you really can get them a cash offer as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Offer ways to, we're here to solve problems. We're here to
That's
help
it.
people make the transition. What are you looking to do? How can I help you? And
That's
when you
right.
go with that approach, it's like, and every situation is going to be different, and
Mhm.
what is their situation? And you walk in with that approach and it's like, and again, like even with these, like with the cash offers, like we have a funnel that we've used or a funnel that's there for cash offers. And again, it's like 9 out of 10 times we used to use, we talk about it in our webinar. People used to use express offers and some do, but it was one offer. They, 9 out of 10 times they wouldn't take the offer. 1 out of 10 they would take it. Like, yeah, it works. We'll take it. We're done. They own the house outright. They've lived there for 30 years. It's cluttered. It's dated. They just want to move on, and they'll take that offer. It gets them to where they want to go. You've helped them out. We had one like that. My wife and I. It was a couple. They lived in the house for like 38 years. And they just didn't want to list the house the regular way, get it all ready for sale. Like they were just so like, we just want out, And so we brought an investor in and put a deal together, double-ended on that one. The investor turns around, fixes it up, listed with us like 2 months later. We relisted it. We got that sale. So, I mean, that one cash offer idea basically led to 3 closings for us, and it worked. And we helped them with their situation basically. But 9 out of 10 times it won't work. But you can end up getting the listing, 4 to 6 months later. It's like about 45 to 60% of those that respond to something like that. You were first in the door, and now you can nurture them along, and you can provide value to them in helping them get their house ready, or just helping them along the way, becoming that expert to them. And now when it is time for them to do it, like they're ready. They're calling you. They're not even entertaining the idea of calling anybody else because you've won them over the last 4, 5, 6 months, and so that happens.
That's right. And then go to the extra step and say, are you on Facebook? Because that's the thing too. If you know that you bring value on Facebook and things like that, sometimes they'll see your personality, they'll see who you are, and they'll say, you know what, I think I'm gonna work with her. You know what I mean? So I don't get off that phone without asking them, are they on Facebook and stuff too, and try to bring them into my circle. So hopefully they'll see something that I could say or do that would spark them, to make that choice to work with me in some way.
Yep, for sure. So, hey, Johnson, I don't know if you can open up your mic. I don't know who that is. I saw you had your hand raised earlier. Your hand's down now. Did you get answered whatever you needed there?
It's Cheryl. I'm sorry. Something's wrong
Oh,
with my
sure. Okay,
camera.
I'm sorry. I saw your last
I
name.
forgot to put my first name.
It's all right.
This is a little bit different. Changing gears. One of my goals is intentional about attracting agents. Me and another agent here are going to work on that. In the past, we've had like meetings, like maybe once a month. And so I was just wondering if anybody's doing any monthly meetings or anything like that. Any tips on that, please?
Is anybody doing that as far as agent attraction? I haven't done a monthly meeting, or we used to do weekly meetings. We haven't done those personally here for probably the last couple of years. And the main reason, Cheryl, is that at this point, like everybody knows EXP. Everybody's heard about EXP. Put it that way. When I joined EXP 8 years ago now, be 8 years in February, like nobody had heard of this company. So it was a great way to bring people in and just give them exposure to what we're doing. So now it's almost like things have just changed in the sense like, if they're coming to look at EXP, like just coming to an EXP meeting to learn about EXP, we found our attendance going down, down, down because again, everybody's heard about it. They think they know about it. They don't. You still want to get them exposed to it because it's a model they haven't seen before. But we just found our live meetings just not to work as well. Now here's the way to make a live meeting work is you offer value. You do some sort of a class, you do a training, you bring somebody in to do a training, and you just provide value. And, you could certainly, like, it's sponsored by you at EXP, and you're just providing value. And at the end, you could have a little 5-minute thing like, hey, if you want to know more, whatever, here's my calendar, here's my contact info, whatever, here's a QR code to get on your calendar, put that on the screen, whatever. And you could certainly then set appointments from that meeting with people that want to know more about EXP. I don't know, Kathy, do you have any thoughts on that or any suggestions on that? Does that make sense?
I think that yes, all that you said. And I think at the end of the meeting, if you're giving value, if you're doing a class and some teaching, it's more giving them a teaser for why they want to reach out to you, right? Maybe have some value adds that, hey, reach out to me. If you want to dig deeper, like reach out to me if you want to get some of these, if you want to get a copy of my presentation or just something that's a value add to give them the reason to call you versus just EXP. And then when you're on the phone with them, it's really getting to know them, finding out, what their pain points are, what's going great for them, how did 2025 go, right? Because then once you know all that, then you can, really talk about, well, I don't know if you ever looked at EXP, but, this is what's happening with our agents, or what's happened for me, or however you want to spin it. So I think it's more about giving them some kind of teaser to reason they want to call you based on what you talked about the class.
Okay.
Versus, call me about EXP.
Yeah, it's good.
I also
Thank you.
found an EXP video explained on YouTube that I like from Cal Handy. I like the way Cal Handy explained it. It's 5 years ago, so I often have to tell people that, okay, check this out. But we have totally revamped and offering so much more than what Cal talks about on this video. But what I like is how Cal basically shared that he did not see EXP, although several top producers tried to bring it to him. He didn't see it, and said it was his accountant that said, hey, you and this guy are doing the same amount of work, but he's making a whole lot more. I don't know what this EXP is, his brokerage, but you may want to take a look at it. So when that outside factor told him to take a look at it, I just thought that was powerful. So I use that when I send it to agents that are maybe interested in EXP. I send that video because nothing speaks better than the money, and nothing speaks better than somebody that was successful that said no. And then it made him, turn his ways when someone told him you need to take a look. So things like that are effective too. When you find someone interested, maybe shoot them a little video and say, hey, let me know your thoughts after this,
Okay. Great idea. Thank you, Tracy.
You're welcome.
This right here, let me show you something here. There's a couple things.
While you're bringing that up, Jeff, let me say one more thing.
Go ahead. Yeah.
The other thing that you just reminded me, Tracy, is after you have your class, if you do a class, call everybody that came, right? What did you pick up? What are you going to implement? And then just kind of then move the conversation into, hey, how'd 2025 go for you? What are you looking to do different? And, what are you looking for better that you're not currently getting? Or, just some open-ended questions to get them talking to, to really understand where they're at. So yeah, but call everybody too after the class. If they don't choose to book a calendar invite with you, just to find out what they got from the class. And you're always looking to improve and, love any feedback, right? All that.
Yeah. This right here, I was on a thing a couple of days ago yesterday. I don't know, this week is flying by, but somebody had this actually. He's a big attractor here, but he has this in his email signature that he sends out to everybody. Just every email that goes out, it's just in his down below his signature. It's this page right here. All of these are links. And it was just this right here. There's this page, Unlock the Full Power of EXP. And it's just that's just in his email signature. There's also this right here, which we all have access to. It's through Canva. And it's just, it's a good, you can walk through this. If you click your way through it, it's the current EXP sort of presentation, just slideshow. Really good, and again, links you can click on all the way through it. But I'll share both these. This right here, and all this stuff is available. You can find all this on our website. We have it all there. But let me stop sharing here, and I'll put these in the chat just so you
on the Freedom Team website.
Yeah, on the Freedom Team website. Yeah, they're all available there. But that right there, it's kind of a long link, but that's the link to that Unlock the Power of EXP, which is great for all of us to have. I mean, just, click through it yourself. If you haven't clicked through it, it's like, holy cow, you're going to find things on there like I had no idea we had that. I'm just telling you, that's what you're going to see when you start clicking around on that page. There's so much here, it's overwhelming to all of us.
Sometimes.
Jennifer's brand new. She's just here's just oh my God. It's yeah.
Yeah. Did you put the link to the Canva?
Oh yeah, here, let me do that. I'm
explained.
Sorry. Yep. Let me do that. Right here.
Yeah, yesterday I was trying to find a nice graphic showing the world map where the EXP operation countries were highlighted, and I couldn't find one, so I had to use AI to find some sources how to create one.
I'm just wondering, did you go to EXP Global? I know EXP Global.
Yeah, I went there.
There's
I
nothing
went
there.
there. They got a lot of neat stuff, but I couldn't find any world
just a
maps.
graphic of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I had an old one. It only showed 12 countries on it, so wanted to get an updated version of it.
Yeah. Well, again, I think you take that website, expglobal.com, I think it is. Just take that website, put it in ChatGPT. Hey, can you make me a map that shows all the countries? Use this website,
I tried that.
Oh, really?
ChatGPT said, no, I can't do it, but here's how you can do it in steps.
Okay. Terrence, will the cash offer arm of EXP have a matrix to enter house information, get instant offers for different markets? I know the one that we're using right now, the multiple cash offers that we've been using, which again is not an EXP thing, that has that. I think that's what Express Offers is going to have. Yeah. You'll be able to get a cash offer. You can get a cash offer on any home out there. You put your own address in there and they'll send you a cash offer. So, who else has something? We got a few more minutes. Happy to share anything. Ryan, it was good seeing you there yesterday. I don't know if you can, if you're busy right now. Totally good. Yeah, you were getting a lot out of yesterday.
I definitely got a lot out of yesterday, but I also am headed to my first commercial lease with a client. So, any insight anybody has?
Man, you're outside of my territory. I don't know on that one. Commercial lease. Anybody done any? Have you done any of that, Mike? Have you done anything commercial like that? Commercial leases? No. Yeah, it's awesome. Anybody?
I mean, I've done it for salons and different things like that. Ryan's got it. He's got this covered.
Yeah.
we talk, but yeah.
They're good. Okay, there you go.
It's easy. We were laughing at one portion of it though. Last night we were making cold calls and Ryan was on the call and we're trying to train agents to, how to rebut different things. And so Ryan was saying that one thing that was weird about this particular lease is that there's a vestibule that's in the actual building and they we're trying to tell the client, the prospective client, that, but you don't have access to that. And if you do use it, you got to pay us. I'm like, well, who's gonna keep them off the vestibule though? It was really funny. So that was just a little dynamic of it that was funny.
Oh yeah, that was still funny, and that nuance has still not been worked out yet. So that's something we're definitely going to talk about.
Yeah.
Because she may want to rent both spaces anyway, and if the access to the mezzanine is in the space, why wouldn't you have
Me-
the company occupy that space? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I said vestibule, mezzanine. Yes, it was something like that.
Yeah, it's the mezzanine, but yeah, I don't understand why you would have to pay separate if it's on the inside of the building, or have to have separate access if it's already inside the space.
Yeah, conversation for sure. You'll get clarity today.
Yeah. Ryan, how long have you been a realtor?
This will be the rounding out the 4th year.
Okay. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're going to do great with it. You'll do great with it. I mean, I love that you show up, that you're here. We see you a lot in here. And, between
Well, I
Tuesdays
mean, that's because
and
you guys
Wednesdays.
have a whole lot of value that you're adding consistently. Like, as Tracy always tells us, don't miss the calls. You could be doing anything else. Just don't miss these calls.
Yeah.
Because the dimes that are dropped, the diamonds in the rough that you get from just side conversations are invaluable to our business.
Yeah.
You have to apply it. Like the one time, I literally got a 5% listing right after we got off the call, and he gave us the it has monumentally changed my business, even my approach to business. So I'll always be here.
That's awesome. No, it's good. I tell people all the time, just like Tuesdays especially, just put it on your calendar. Just make it a non-negotiable. I mean, will you have an occasional, here's a closing that happened at the same time, or you got a listing appointment at the same time, whatever. I mean, just there will be those things that get in the way. But if you can come on Tuesdays, whether the topic, we're talking about probates, I have no interest in probates. Come to the training, because you will pick up nuggets from people that I can't tell you how much I've picked up on over the last 4 or 5 years of just having to be here, because Kathy and I leading the thing on Tuesdays. I've picked up so much value. And we've done multiple deals. I mean, again, just year over year, my wife and I, from just things that we're picking up, whether I have any interest in that topic or not. Come, show up. You'll hear nuggets that'll help your business.
And big thanks to you guys for doing this, because oftentimes people are intimidated by EXP's platform, thinking that they have to go into the world. I can't tell you the last time I've been into the world, or use my avatar. So these calls, Tuesday is my day. I do about 3 calls, including this one. And I mean, you just win from so much from it. And I tell people that's all I've ever needed was my Tuesday calls. And you plug into these Tuesday calls, you're going to be successful.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. And congratulations to you. I saw your post yesterday. What, 10 million last year? In volume?
Yes, 10 million. Yeah, I was
Awesome.
blown away myself. I was like, woo, that's good.
Yeah.
And the team ended up, I think we're around 24 million, the team. And we're just a new team. We
Way to
just
go,
started,
girl.
yeah. So praise God. Yeah. So
That's awesome.
that's exciting. And I attest a lot of it to you guys. I mean, again, it all goes back to, I don't go to any major formal training. I get on these calls every Tuesday. I grab the nuggets that are for me. I put them into action. Some of you on this call are sitting there with notebooks full of information. Notebooks full of information. So when are you going to implement it? You have to put it to action. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, and that's commanded. For those of you that are Christians, that's commanded by God. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
And just do it. Just do it.
No fear. Oh, I do want to share this real quick, because for last year, here's the totals for us. As far as Freedom Team, 12,540 transactions, 4.7 billion in volume. On average, 6.52 transactions per agent. Now, I will tell you, the NAR average came out yesterday, 2.6 was the NAR average. The average across the country, the average agent did 2.6 deals last year. So this is still low, in my opinion. We could all do better, but that's really good for all of us. Compared to the NAR average, we're way above that. We have 390 new agents partner up with us last year. So big welcome to all those people. I think it's been good. So 4.7 billion in volume, though, in a down year, in a down market. I mean, the year before was 4.2, I think. I think we could easily this year, I would love to see us hit 6 billion this year. If not, I think we could do that this year if the market makes a turn. So anyway, that's a lot of homes sold. So anyway, things are going well. But I'll tell you, here's the ones who I see, the people who I see showing up on a regular basis tend to be the ones that are in general, I think just doing better in their businesses, doing well in their businesses. We all, could do better, but I don't know. I do get these calls from people and like, oh my gosh, I'm dying. I've been closing in 4 months and 6 months, whatever. And I never see them. They just never show up at anything. I can't make them come here, but I'm like, I get it, but it's easy to be busy in this business and not really get much accomplished, And so there's a lot of productive things that you could be doing right now. Your YouTube, your funnels. There's things you can be doing. I'm telling you. And the stuff we learned yesterday from Nick with the AI, just take some of that stuff and implement it out there and get that out there social media wise, your database, all these different things. People are going to be making some moves here, buying and selling homes. I think we're going to see a busy springtime. Spring market is going to heat up. So,
You know what worked for me though, Jeff?
Yeah.
We were on a call one day last year, and it was about like setting a standard. I don't know if you guys remember that, but that call was so monumental for my business because I was, to your point, busy without producing, just chasing.
Oh, we lost you. Busy without producing, chasing. It's easy to do that in this business. No question. I will tell you, then for me, like a lot of times, like there you go. You're back, Ryan. I'm sorry. We lost you there for a second.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was saying last year around this time. Well, no, it wasn't this time. It was sometime last year. And the subject point was about setting a standard, right? Like having standards for your business. And to your point, that extra busy feeling as a realtor comes from not really having standards for me, or for me it did, because I was just taking any business, investors, anybody coming my way asking, I would be, honing in as if they were actually ready. And not a lot of them were, but setting standards and having, a rubric of what I expect from my business gives me guidance as to what to do, who to, prioritize. It gave me a full different approach to my business. So, yeah.
Good. It's good. I'm going to put something in the chat here, guys. If you want to take some time, I would tell you don't spend all day on this, and you could watch it in bits and pieces as you want. But let me find this here real fast. Kathy, did you by chance watch the business planning clinic that
Reese did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you looking for the link?
I got the link here. Did you? What I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal. It was one of the best like business planning trainings I've ever listened to.
I just watched a little bit of it. I didn't get all the way through it. So you just reminded me though, I need to go back.
I just put the link here, guys. I put it on my YouTube channel. I sent it out to a bunch of people. If you guys want to watch this, it's 4 hours. So I just want to tell you up front, like, again, I wouldn't spend your day on this, but again, depending on what kind of day you have or Saturday or something, this is absolutely worth going through. Michael gets on for the first hour or so, and Michael's awesome. He's got some great stuff in there. Then it gets very practical with Alex. Alex Piak gets on there, one of the guys that works with Michael, great guy. Very much in the trenches with the business. And the way they break it down on how to break down your goals for this year, right down to the number of, calls you need to make every day. Just like, and the way they set that up and break it all down, it's phenomenal. Very practical. Definitely worth, just clicking on that link and just bookmarking it, saving it, watch it when you can, watch an hour here, hour there. It's excellent. So, anyway, definitely worth going through. It's a good time of year to do that. So, Ryan, I would tell you, you'll love it. If you haven't seen it yet, Ryan, that's one to watch. It really is. It's so good.
I actually haven't seen it yet, so that's something I can do a little later.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. I think there's just some really powerful stuff in there. So, anyway, cool. Anybody else got anything before we wrap it up? It's great to see everybody. Oh, I know one thing as I was going to say, again, just something I learned my first year in business, my first week in business, way back when, 25 years ago, 24 years ago now. I just remember, I had to get out of this this office right here. I'm in my home office, and when I'm on Zooms, I'll do Zooms here because it's quiet. But I've got one Zoom meeting today, and the rest of the day is just it's phone calls, it's computer work, it's emails, it's all kinds of stuff. And I'm going to take that and do it outside. I got like 3 coffee shops that I go to all the time, and that's where I will plant myself for the rest of the day because I can meet people and I can talk to people. And I look for reasons to talk to people, when I'm out there. And look for, I'm standing in line and I'll take a break every hour or so, just get up and walk around. You start seeing some of the same people if you go to the same coffee shops. But all the workers there know me. They all know I'm in real estate. I've picked up multiple deals over the years from people working behind the counter, because they sent me some business. I always take care of them. Here's a Visa gift card. Thank you for sending me business after we close. There's just whatever. I just get out. My wife is working with a buyer right now. He's looking up to 600,000, and I met him at this coffee shop, Wayfinder Coffee. Mike, you know it. Right here, I could walk there if I wanted to. But he came up to me on a Saturday when I was in there 6 months ago. Yeah, excuse me, you're a real estate agent, aren't you? Yeah, can I talk to you real quick? And next thing you know, we sat down, we talked for 20 minutes. And back about a month ago now, he just got pre-qualified. And now he's working with my wife and looking at homes. And it's because I met him at the coffee shop, which never would have happened if I would have just sat here in my home office all day doing my stuff. I'm fine to sit here, but everything I'm going to be doing outside of this Zoom, I can do it out there where people are. And the more people I talk to, the more likely I am to find somebody who's looking to buy or sell a house, or they know somebody who is. And I can add them into my database, and now I can be marketing to them and keeping my name in front of them. All the stuff we learned yesterday with Nick, AI stuff, things I could email them, send them, connect with them on Facebook, all that stuff. I become the person that they think about when they hear anybody who's looking to buy or sell. Oh, you got to call Jeff. Oh my gosh. Like, yeah, he's been sending me stuff, so much value, whatever. Like, here's his name and number, And I picked up so many deals over the 24 years of doing this now, just because I try and get out where the people are. So just a quick thought there before we wrap it up. But Kathy, anything you want to pop out, add? No? Okay. It's good to see everybody. Happy New Year. Tomorrow, Kelly and Eric will be on here for just their Q&A for agent attraction. If you want to make that part of your business this year, definitely, jump in there. It's always good. That'll be tomorrow, same time, same Zoom link. We'll be back here next Tuesday. We got Sean Shellsmith coming in. He's got a powerful training we're going to be doing next week. It'll some AI stuff as well, but working with getting your sellers into, like, he's got a powerful system that he does for sellers with AI for his clients. So something we'll be going through next Tuesday with him. He's taught here for us before. He's part of our group, so that'll be awesome. And guys, if anybody wants to jump on that Zoom with me, it's just the Zoom. The meeting ID is just my phone number. You just hit join. You can put in my phone number, put it in there. But the link is also in the chat here. So I'll see you guys over there. We'll talk about this multiple offers thing real quick. Okay.